NFL Week 6, Odell Beckham Jr. blows up, Panthers playoff hopes almost gone. Just as Week 5 focused on the return of Tom Brady, Week 6 focuses on the return of a pair of quarterbacks. Colin Kaepernick reclaimed the starting job for the San Francisco 49ers this week. Prior to Sunday's game, Kaepernick had not thrown in regular season pass since Week 9 of 2015. The quarterback missed time due to shoulder surgery, but his own poor play also contributed to the Niners handing the starting job to Blaine Gabbert until this week. While benched, Kaepernick had been anything but irrelevant this season. Hoping to draw attention to the killings of unarmed African Americans by police officers, Kaepernick refused to stand for the playing of the national anthem during the preseason. As the regular season began, he continued his protest, dropping to one knee. He has been joined by other players, protesting in various manners, whether by kneeling like Kaepernick or raising a fist. Buffalo fans preceded the protest with chants of USA. According to ESPN reporter Mike Rodick. For the first time since the protests began, Kaepernick's on-field performance will figure into the larger discussion, though not much. The Bills' offense ran over the Niners' defense behind 3 touchdowns from LaShawn McCoy in Buffalo. An early tailgate scene proved really predictive of how the game would go for the Niners. The Bills blew it open late in the game, winning 45-16. Kaepernick was not the only high-profile quarterback making an anticipated start this week. Cam Newton cleared the NFL's concussion protocol after sitting out Week 5 and returned to lead the Carolina Panthers against the New Orleans Saints in a high-scoring thriller. The Saints led 21-0 before the Panthers could get on the scoreboard, but Carolina closed strong in the second half and could have tied it with an extra point following Jonathan Stewart's second touchdown of the day, but Graham Gano pushed it wide. Even then, the Panthers pushed on. After a Saints touchdown pushed the margin to 38-30, the Panthers rallied with a Cam Newton rushing touchdown and 2-point conversion to Devin Funchess to knot the score with 3 minutes remaining. Following a go-ahead field goal by the Saints, Newton couldn't muster a final drive and the Panthers fell to 1-5 after advancing to the Super Bowl a season ago. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Giants received a big injury scare when Odell Beckham Jr. landed awkwardly after stretching for an incomplete pass in the first half. It may have just shaken off the rust from a sluggish start to the season. The star receiver returned to the game after being diagnosed with a hip pointer and subsequently scoring a 75-yard touchdown and another 66-yarder that proved to be the game winner. The receiver finished the game with 222 yards receiving on the day. Tom Brady made his Foxborough debut against the Cincinnati Bengals. They posed a much sturdier test than the Browns, the Patriots' opponents in Week 5 when Brady made his 2016 debut after serving a 4-game suspension for his involvement in Deflategate, but couldn't halt Brady's revenge tour. Predictably, New England fans were enthusiastic in their welcome. Though the Bengals proved superior to their in-state AFC North counterparts in one regard, holding the Patriots to an opening drive field goal, instead of 3 straight touchdowns, the Patriots cruised in the second half to a 35-17 win. Another AFC contender avoided some significant bad news, but couldn't avoid a surprising defeat. Pittsburgh Steelers QB Ben Roethlisberger walked to the locker room after throwing a second-quarter interception with an apparent left knee injury. He returned to start the second half, but the Steelers ultimately fell to the Dolphins 30-15. While he is not ready to return quite yet, Tony Romo looms large over Week 6's proceedings in a different way. Long regarded as the franchise quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Romo has missed all of this season after breaking his back in the first quarter of the Cowboys' first preseason game. That provided an opening for rookie Dak Prescott to seize upon the starting job, and he has done precisely that. Under Prescott, the Cowboys sit in first place in the NFC East. His rapid success has led to speculation that Romo may not reclaim his starting job once he's able to rejoin the team, possibly as soon as October 30th after the Cowboys' Week 7 bye. Others believe Romo's first game back will be November 6 against the Cleveland Browns. Prescott has stated that this is Romo's team and will continue to be going forward, But not everyone might agree after the rookie's impressive 6-week audition. Prescott passed for 3 touchdowns Sunday against the Green Bay Packers, outplaying Aaron Rodgers in his own backyard. Dallas's defense did its part, too, forcing 4 turnovers in the 30-16 win at Lambeau Field, while Prescott threw for 247 yards on an 18-for-27 passing performance. He did throw the first interception of his career, however, after 176 pass attempts, an NFL record, previously held by Tom Brady, 162. Safety Morgan Burnett made the interception in the third quarter. Out west, Russell Wilson led a fourth-quarter rally to send the Seattle Seahawks, 4-1, past the high-flying Atlanta Falcons, 4-2, 26-24. Wilson orchestrated a 70-yard touchdown drive that made it a 1-point game with 4:47 left, and after an interception off a Richard Sherman-tipped ball thrown by Matt Ryan, Wilson got Seattle in field goal range with 2:07 remaining. Stephen Hauschka split the uprights from 44 yards away to give the Seahawks the lead for good.